very good evening from Twinlakes Park in Melton Mowbray for Xtreme Scream Park 2017. It's Halloween. I can't wait to get inside the 6 different attractions that we've got here to experience. Here's the little card that we've got then of all the different attractions that we've got here at the Xtreme Scream Park. So we've got Hill Penitentiary, which was here last year. We've also got Revenge of the Zombie Clowns. Again, I remember doing the clown maze last year. We've got the Pie Factory, that's a returning maze as well. Hoodoo Voodoo, which is, what's that? Hey, Feedback Worldwide! Yay! Got the fans here already. Hoodoo Voodoo, one of the new mazes for this year. The Stilton Hall Hotel and Hell Spa, that was here for last year, and also new for this year. We've got the Village as well. What are you doing?
I'm on this blooming butt hitting you in the head. I'm trying to stop it hitting you in the head here.
Why?
Because he keeps whacking you like that.
Alex is here, Charlotte's over there as well, Harry's here. Caitlin's there, Lee and Jamie here, John and Amber here. So many people here tonight for Xtreme Scream Park.
And also these people.
You're
amazing!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. Get all your friends to have a look. Yeah, it's going to be a really good night. 6 different attractions to try. It was £22 if you pre-booked online to come down to this event, so not too bad at all. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to getting inside. Of course, I'll share full reviews of all the different attractions here. You can tell it's going to be a crazy night already, so we'll make our way inside Xtreme Scream Park here at Twinlakes. It's quite funny really, because this really is a family park. It's got loads of children's rides and things, and at Halloween it takes this dark turn. So I'm looking forward to getting inside and trying all the attractions. Are you excited?
Yeah!
This is it.
Here we go then, we're all here now. We're in the central hub where you've got this new ride for this year. We've got a Starflyer. Lots of Roman actors, chainsaw.
Hi.
Here he is then, here's Mr. Lee Wood, having a look at the map.
Yeah.
First time at the Xtreme Scream Park.
I literally don't have a clue.
I can't believe that none of these guys have ever been to this event before.
Never been
Crazy.
here before.
What you
So
got then, Lee? What we got on the map?
I've got my torch out, so I'm trying to...
Where are we now then? Can you work it out?
We are there, zombie clowns.
There we are, that's where we are, and there's the Starflight. Looks a lot bigger on there than it is in person. And then obviously we've walked through here, the entrance is here, and then you've got the big mazes all down the back here, some of the bigger ones. Oh, got some noise, it's got some...
strange
it's
noises.
a bit dark here, isn't it? You're right, Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's the chainsaws, isn't it? Oh,
What's it for?
Scary Lee. Anyway, we're starting off with the clown theme maze now. There we are, zombie clowns, which is quite dark around here, but this is zombie clowns, just here on the left-hand side. Just next to the Starflyer, so we'll see you afterwards. Likewise with most scare events, I can't film inside the attraction, but I'll see you on the outside when we come out with a full review of the zombie clowns. Maze number 1 of 6 here at Xtreme Scream Park. They're open until 11 o'clock tonight, and the good thing here last time is it was quite busy with queues. Not as busy as it is this time, I don't think, but they were going round at the end of the event last time saying, you know, oh, if you've not done this maze, we'll get you round in there. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get all the attractions in. Hopefully it's running the same as it was like that last year. Thanks for the lights there, Lee.
Is that good lighting?
Lee Wood's Lighting Services. See you on the other side. Zombie clowns, let's go. Hello. We've got the bride here. Harry, got a woman for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I think she's ready for a wedding.
There you are. Can Harry marry you? He knows how to operate a turnstile correctly.
Sure. The one thing with that happy horn is the other 998 is still waiting at the entrance.
Oh, are they? Yeah. She's good, yeah. It's nice. Bye-bye. See you at the wedding.
Harry, can I be a bridesmaid?
No. Yeah, I can hear a bit of chainsaw action. So we've just come out of zombie clowns, and to be honest, if you're not scared of clowns, then... Oh, hello. Alex is enjoying it.
8:40.
To be honest, if you're not scared of clowns, then you're not really gonna, you know, be scared inside that attraction. But yeah, it was okay. It was a good start. I thought after doing it last time, it was one of the weaker ones to do. Here's the bride. Plenty of Roman actors, which is good.
I did well then, because the chainsaw came to my head.
What did you think to Zombie Clowns?
It was okay.
Yeah, it's just okay. I mean, last time we came here, it was one of the weaker mazes, so I thought, let's get that done. To be honest, yeah, it was just that, and the dungeons what were the weaker ones really last year, so I thought, let's get that done early and sort of build up from there. So we're going to make our way down towards the back of the Scream Park, where hopefully be a little bit quieter, because Hoodoo Voodoo on the new maze is here. Looks quite busy. Hello. Hi! Hi. I like your symbols.
Can we have a bash?
Thank you. Bye-bye. What do you think, Alex?
I can't hear you, mate. The symbols are in my ear. Yeah, oh no, nice. I enjoyed it. Not the best thing I've done, not the best fire maze I've done, but
no,
I got a really good scare in there though. So
it's quite long. About what? Some 10 minutes, maybe.
Really weird. Yeah. I haven't been here since I was 13 years old as a kid, right? And this place hasn't changed layout-wise massively, but I remember certain attractions and things. But to see it at night, it's really cool. I'm really loving it.
It's crazy how this is a family park and it turns into this at night. But yeah, it was okay. Out of 10, I'd probably give it maybe a 6 out of 10. Like I say, it's very similar to Carnival Screams at Alton Towers if you've ever done that. But I thought, let's start with that one, because it's one of the weaker mazes, then we can build ourselves up to some of the bigger ones, such as the Stilton Hall Hotel and Hell Spa, which is in that big building just there, 2-story scare maze. I think we'll make our way down to the back where it'll be a little bit quieter. Yeah, it was a good start, that was. Just breaking it in easy. 5 attractions to go. Oh, plenty of flavour around here. Look at this. So round this way to the village, which is the new one for this year, and also Pie Factory, which returns from last year. I think we're going to do Pie Factory first, just here on the left-hand side. It's got a really nice atmosphere about it, this event. All the fire and little bonfires, what they've got around.
Well, I mean, you know.
And here we go, extreme rating 10 out of 10.
No complainers, no ugly people, no touching the actors, all staff.
Oh, actually not coming in then, isn't it?
All right, guys, have a good time. No high heels.
What's that? You're a big win. Who's the big win? Where is she? Are you not going to do it? Are you going to keep up with us though?
Yeah. No high heels, Sean, you're not in.
Let's go. So you got lots of random bits of theme in around here. They tend to use a lot of what they've already got around, like pallets and random things here. Don't worry, it's not the Sanctum here from Fright Nights. It's a little bit better than that. Let's go. So we've just come out of Pie Factory. That is a fantastic maze. It's got to be between 10 and 15 minutes long. It's a really long experience featuring both outdoor and indoor sections. It's actually built inside all these containers here. And from what I remember, it was the same as it was last year. A really good, solid scare attraction. You walk through, you got lots of random set pieces. You start off with like a caravan at the side. A really good impact scare there. And throughout, there's not loads of massive in-your-face scares until near the end of the attraction. But what you do get is building up the anticipation. There's loads of fear flaps hanging down from the ceiling, cloths hanging down. There's a point where you can hardly see. You've got strobes going off, all these clothes hanging down, and you really can't see what's coming up next. You've got a bit of pyrotechnics in there as well, which is good. You've got all the fire, which you can see from the walkway at the side. And just overall, it's a really solid attraction. They've got all pig masks inside there, obviously, and it ends with a chainsaw. You'll hear the other guys coming in just behind us. And the best thing about that is they don't actually put massive groups in. We went through as a 4 and a 4. Obviously Charlotte didn't go through, so yeah, it was a solid attraction. I did really enjoy it. We'll see what Alex thinks to it. I think Charlotte would have been fine. There was only one chainsaw at the end. It was so well themed. You missed out. How was it?
Really long maze, fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I actually felt quite on edge going through that.
You got some good impact scares there as well.
It's one of, not the, but one of the best mazes I've done.
Ever.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it is brilliant, and there's some
really
good space in between the groups.
You know
like,
what? And the scenes as well, like you don't feel like it's one scare, another scare, another scare. They're so spread out and you're really unpredictable, and that's what I like.
One thing that really makes these attractions here as well is they do a lot of it in-house. It's using things they've got around, like old sofas, TVs, pallets, all sorts of random stuff, what's all chucked together to make a really good, solid attraction. You're right, Charlotte, he's sneezing a bit. Bless you.
It's cold.
But yeah, I thought it was brilliant. We'll see what these guys think when they come out in just a second. Actually,
here
they come. I can hear the chainsaw. We're getting ready. Let's make our way around. Here they come. I can hear the day. We'll stand just here by this container. You get to a jump scare. Oh.
I can't believe you.
Hey! How was it?
Oh my
my god.
scream like
Let's just say I've never been that scared in a maze before.
You joking?
Oh my God.
You enjoyed it then?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I told you, like,
literally
I
went,
wasn't Harry.
Screamed 3 times. I thought it was Caitlin, but it was Lee.
How good is the theming in there?
Very good.
I
There
didn't
was a hairdryer. There was a
Yeah.
hairdryer used as a heat source.
It's building up anticipation. You walk around some of them really tight corners and everything, and it's like, oh, what's coming up next?
There was
But
like no actors in some bits, which made you think, oh, I'm safe, and then bang.
yeah, but it's really good. You enjoyed it
Like
then?
the big hog, the big.
Yeah, you got the massive
warthog
animatronic
thing, that was
warthog.
brilliant.
Yeah, it comes
Oh
towards
my
you.
god, I've never been so scared in my whole life. It was a beast.
Literally,
You enjoy it, Jamie?
honestly, it's atmospheric.
Yeah.
It's so
That's what I mean with
We thought that cornfield maze at Burton Scream Fest was good last night. This is on another level. This is
Really?
really good.
Let's just say, Lee, you've seen nothing yet. Wait until Ash Hill and wait until
the
I
the
was
50
really scared
rooms.
to get out of that one. I was like, I can't cope
Yeah.
anymore.
Now you can see why I wanted to start with the clowns now, can't you? Building it up throughout the night, and this is still one of the weaker mazes out of what we've got to come.
terrifying.
So
Better than that. Well, I still prefer that one we did yesterday at Scream Fest with
the coal
maskers,
maze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dia de los Muertos. Right, next attraction, let's go, shall we?
Can we have some appreciation for the big pig in there?
The big pig,
That was
yeah.
incredible.
And I must say, we got recognised by a lot of people inside there from the YouTube channel. There's quite a few theme park worldwide in there. It's quite funny. But yeah, really good solid maze. Best of the two so far. Obviously, you can't really compare the zombie clowns and that, to be honest. That is a solid 10 out of 10 attraction. I love it to bits. And there's not really loads of audio and things in there. It's more building up that anticipation, walking around, what's coming next sort of thing. Yeah, really good. Enjoyed that a lot. We've got some more street theatre, it seems, over here as well. Look at this. What's going on here? Hello. How are you? Have you been on the Smiler? You know, having a laugh? Love it. Right, let's go to our next attraction. Right, next up with them, we're going in the Stilton Hall Hotel and House Bar, which is this massive scare maze, over 50 rooms. From what I remember last time, there's so much detail themed in here to see. It's a real shame that I can't really film inside these attractions. But yeah, this is brilliant. It's inside this massive warehouse just here. 2 levels, and yeah, it's a really good attraction, so I look forward to seeing what everybody thinks of this one. Can't wait to get back inside. I'm sorry about that you can't really see me that much in this vlog. Is that a good thing or bad? I don't know. It's just a bit, oh, there we go. Hey! Leewood's torch. It's a bit dark, but I like it, building the atmosphere. It just means it's not very good to vlog around here. Oh, that's a bit too much now. It just means it's not very good to vlog because it's a little bit too dark. There you are. You ready for this one, Lee?
Yes. Well,
There we
I don't know because after the last one, it was very scary.
Were you actually screaming? I want to come through with Lee in this one.
Yes, I was.
Can I come through with Mr. Leewood? I want to see Lee. We've only waited about 5 minutes for this one. Not too bad at all. Let's go. Extreme rating 10 out of 10. There's the rules of the maze. Right, we'll see on the other side. Stilton Hall Hotel and House Bar. We're back with Leewood's Light Services just here. You are doing a really good job. So we've just come out of our Hell Spa, and you know what? I really enjoyed it. Pretty similar to last year. There was a few little changes in there. It was brilliant. I mean, you're in there about 20 minutes. I think Alex timed it 17 minutes. It's a long time to be inside a scare attraction. And yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, I really enjoyed the amount of just random bits of theme that was just chucked in there. Obviously, you've got, hey, everyone's in here with the light. It's so dark when you're walking around, isn't it? How was it, Charlotte? Did you like it? Not loads of massive jump scares,
I
but
was scared. I felt
yeah,
a bit.
I think the things what got Charlotte the most was like the drop-down windows.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
But yeah, it starts off that one where you've got like, you go into like a sauna and then you sit down, the whole bench vibrates, and there's some quite sort of strong language used throughout that attraction. Look at all these torches everywhere. Some strong language used inside that attraction, which was good. It made it even better. I mean, Caitlin, how was it?
It was really good. Some man took a picture of me like with a massive camera halfway around. I couldn't decide if he was an actor or not, but
They go on the Facebook
They
page.
do a round,
They do,
don't
yeah.
So I was like,
We have some acting going on. Some acting. Ooh. But yeah, it's a really good attraction, isn't it? And
I really like it.
there was a bit of a batching issue there. There seems to be, you know, a few too many people were being sent in at the same time. But in that attraction, 50 rooms, you're walking through, you've got sofas, you've got bunk beds, you've got like a mortuary scene. To be honest, you've got everything, like the beauty salon. Yeah, just the overall experience was absolutely brilliant. Are we over here, are we? Is Ash over here, is he? How was it, Lee? What do you think of the scare?
Really good. It wasn't as scary as the one, the Pie
Pie Factory's got the anticipation,
It
hasn't it?
was fantastic. It was fantastic. We were in there for ages.
It was like 17 minutes.
17
What
minutes
do you
right
think?
now, but absolutely crazy. Fantastic, really well. It's just the theming gets to me. There's some really good scares as well, but genuinely the theming here is top notch.
The one thing to improve that would have been a smaller group. I did feel that it was a bit too much of a bigger group, but at the end of the day, the theming really makes up for it in there. And again, some of the scenes, like, it's so tight. I mean, everything's really close to you. I mean, you got like the coffins and you literally walk right past them. And obviously, John, how was it? Enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really good. Really
Coming from a
claustrophobic.
scare actor himself.
Yeah, the actors are really active in there. They're just jumping around.
I mean, they could fill it with actors. There could be more actors in there, but it might take away from some of the scenes, maybe.
Yeah, I like the tension that there's kind of from scene to scene. There's a lot of tension.
Yeah, there
so
is,
when the
yeah.
actors do something, it's scary.
You might recognise him from a few majors. He's done quite a bit of
3
Thought
years
Park,
ago,
hasn't he, before? And was it 3 years ago?
3 years
Oh
ago,
my
yeah.
God.
Back in Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. Harry's over there just enjoying the breeze.
There's some fire act going on over there.
I've seen that. Some Fuego. How was it, Harry? How was the maze?
Good fun. Yeah, it was quite a different one.
Yeah, there's some really like tight spaces.
Like really long.
You feel like you get your money's worth, don't you, with that? Like, and obviously Pie Factory, that was long as well. And we're going into our fourth attraction, just down here, Hill Penitentiary, which is basically a prison theme maze. It's got pyrotechnics, it's got some really good scares. I'd probably say this is the most intense attraction there is here, so looking forward to getting in. But yeah, I really enjoyed Stilton. Lived up to it after last year. It still had the same effect as it did last year, really. And my favourite scares in there are definitely the drop-down windows. Classic sort of American scare, that is. You don't really see it much in the UK normally, but I do like the drop-downs. Literally where you walk past them and then it'll drop down when you go past. So really good. Right, a bit of a queue for this one. One thing I do like here at Xtreme Scream Park, which is really good, is they've actually got staff positioned all the way around. So it means that, you know, like we were just going to go and do one of the other mazes, Hoodoo Voodoo, and then they're like, have you already done the clown maze? If not, have you already done Ash Hill? To try and get you around all the attractions as quick as they can, which I think is really good. Yeah, I know on TripAdvisor they get quite a few negative reviews. Well, a little bit of advice for you if you do come here, make sure you don't lose your ticket. No ticket, no maze. We'll see you on the other side.
He didn't sign my thing, he signed my hand instead.
Oh, there you are, that's what you get. Are you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, it's
In my
good.
opinion, this has got the biggest scares in here. You've got some really tight moments of crawling inside here as well.
Viewers.
Go on.
Cough's coming back.
Oh, it's not the cough. Oh, wait. But you were alright in the last vlog. Check it out from last night. We went to Screamfest in Burton and we had a good night. Are you ready, Charlotte?
No, this looks horrible.
There's some good theming in here. Pyrotechnics as well, which you get quite close to.
Good for these cough, is it really?
It's got a good facade, this one as well. And every so often an actor will come out here and they'll shoot that big gun at the end over there as well. Oh, look at that. We'll see you on the other side. Hill Penitentiary. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Penitentiary. Yeah, that's right. See you on the other side. Bring on the spooks.
Can't do it. It takes a lot of coordination. All your arms doing it, literally.
So we've just come out of Hill Penitentiary, and I must say that was absolutely awesome. Definitely the best scare maze of the night, and from what I remember last time, that was as extreme as it got here. That much so that we've actually lost the milkman Where's he gone? Where's Alex?
Gone.
We believe that he got,
been hit.
like, yeah, like he's been scratched or something and he's bleeding, we believe. That was intense, wasn't it?
It's a tiny little bit. I don't know if it's paint or blood or what, but it did look like it.
What did you think, Caitlin? We're in there about, what, 15 minutes,
Really
if not
good.
20
I got
minutes?
so many good scares, but I did scare Lee because he kept scaring me. And
Yeah.
She got me good. She did get me good.
But yeah, what I love about that is you're going through this prison and you're escaping from all these different areas and you've got like little tunnels, and as you go through them it just gets smaller and smaller. You're going through past all like these dormitories in this prison, and I just think it's so intense. In terms of like massive effects in there, you've not really got loads of stuff. It's more simple, basic scares, but you get some really good jump scares around the corners, and there's a lot more actors in that one than the other mazes in my opinion. Like you walk through, and one of the best scenes in there, you've got loads of barrels all stacked up, and it simply just activates like that, causing all the barrels to roll really close towards you. That got Charlotte quite well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Or?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Really
It's one of the best scare mazes I've ever done.
full
That.
of scares, and it was so long.
You get a bit of pyro in there as well, a bit like the firecracker things going at the electrics and stuff.
And the electric and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. It just had a bit of everything in it. It was really good all
I
round.
must say, if you do get easily offended, obviously we are a family channel, so I won't repeat some of the things what I said in there, but if you do get easily offended, it's probably not the event for you, because especially in there, they do take the mick quite a bit. They said some not very nice things to me. Luckily, I can take a joke and I like that sort of stuff. But yeah, like in there, it just get quite intense, and they are quite in your face with things. What are you laughing at, Caitlin? My pose? My vlogging pose? It's like this. What's that? My fly's undone. It's not, is it? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Well, you shouldn't be looking down there, should you, Caitlin? So, there you go. But yeah, it was good, mate. What did Harry think? Oh, you enjoy it, guys?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, really good. Solid maze.
Best maze I've ever done.
Ever?
Ever.
Really?
Full stop.
Oh my God, Harry loved
Best
it.
maze ever, full stop.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Really, really good.
What,
yeah.
15, 20 minutes again? It's a long one.
It was a
So
good
many
one.
rooms.
Yeah, just that where you go through the barrels and everything.
There we go, Lee's lighting, there you go. He can talk now, it looks good, looks good.
Could I not talk before, was it?
Yeah, well, you just looked a bit, we couldn't really see you.
Yeah, that barrel scene is incredible.
So that's the best scare maze you've ever done? It's well worthy of it, because that's stunning, isn't it? And like you say, don't go in if you get offended easily. Yeah, but it's quite funny.
I was crying from what they said to me. That was unreal.
Oh, no. Well, they made some jokes about me and my glasses in there, and I got swore at quite a bit. But no, it was really good. 10 out of 10 maze. Bring on the next two. Two brand new attractions now, the Village and Hoodoo Voodoo. Bring it on. And where the hell's Alex? Is he still not here?
No, it's not.
We need to find Alex. Maybe he's in A&E or something. Seriously, I wonder where he is. Let's go and find out. Oh, look at this. Fantastic street theatre. Whoa, off you go.
Oh, look at the clown, Caitlin.
Oh, really good. Oh, yeah. Oh, look how tall he is compared to Harry Turnstile's there. Look at that.
Same hair, though.
Hello.
Hello.
You look good. Oh, that's it. You put your fingers in my lens. Oh, no, don't dab it. Oh, that's it. He's had enough of that. Oh, there you go. Off he goes. Yeah, some really good street theatre here. I love it. Oh, that was good. Oh, hello. I've been going in the bush. That's good. He's good.
He is just wicked.
Yeah, so the place to be if you want to get all the different actors is if you come just here outside the exit to Ashhow. Literally, the green room looks like it's just there, the break
Me
room.
and Caitlin have just been in there.
Have it? What's it look like? Makeup and stuff there?
Yeah.
What, so you just walked in?
Yeah, we thought it was
Are you
a
staff,
toilet.
are you?
Well, the man came down and said, is that a toilet? He went, yeah. So we went up.
A staff toilet? Yeah, not a guest toilet. Yeah,
So I remember a staff was like, excuse me, I asked about where Alex could be, and
Said,
then they were like, oh yeah,
"Excuse
you
me."
can use the toilet, and they were telling us all these things.
We still haven't found Alex, but we'll have to progress and yeah, try and find where he is. Here we go then, time for maze number 5. We're going in Hoodoo Voodoo. Last time this was a dungeon theme style maze. One of the weaker ones. It was kind of like how the clown maze was earlier on. Not really loads of massive scares, and the theming was quite average compared to the other attractions here at the Xtreme Scream Park. But here we go, the facade looks quite similar with all this like corrugated sides on, you got a bit of wood there. But obviously you've got these two like skulls at the top, like voodoo style masks.
And can I just also point out
What?
my friend
Who's your friend? Where?
Sparrow at the front?
Jack Sparrow. That ain't Jack Sparrow. Yo ho, yo ho. A pirate's life for me at Shanghai Disneyland. So we know that this is a bag on your head. For some of it, it does look like. Let's have a little zoom in for the viewers. There we go. Jack Sparrow.
No.
It's a good impression, but Jack Sparrow doesn't cough. But yeah, here we go. Hoodoo Voodoo. It's got a nice sign. So we believe, obviously, this is bag on your head. We know that, but we believe that it's like half bag on, half bag off, from what I've heard. Don't really know a lot about it. And obviously, coming up then, we've got the 6th maze, which is the village. We'll check that one out.
5p charge for these bags.
5p charge for your bags. Yeah, there is.
10p because it's a bag for life.
He's drinking some coffee.
We've got the Starfly over here as well. It's not very tall, to be honest, but it's got a nice lighting package. I keep trying to tell Charlotte it's 300 foot.
No, it's not.
It is 300 foot, look.
More like 3 foot.
Yeah, it is.
You seen though?
Go on.
Actor's got a cigarette in his hand.
Is he actually? No. He's having a smoke, is he? Where?
Smoke.
They kind of call him. I must say, the actors here, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Europa Park Horror Nights. A bit rough around the edges, but that's what we like about it. So we'll see on the other side of Hoodoo Voodoo, and maybe we might find Alex. I've gave him 3 missed calls, and he's not answering. What's he doing? See on the other side. New for 2017, Hoodoo Voodoo. So just come out of Hoodoo Voodoo on the reloop there. And yeah, I mean, it started off with bag on your head for what, a good 10 minutes or so. And to be honest, that was one of my least favourite bag on your head mazes I've done there. I wasn't a big fan of that going round. I did, however, like the different textures there was. On the wall, you had like sheepskin. It also felt like you had sort of, what is it, like what you put on the lawn, like grass? Yeah, like AstroTurf on the walls, which is quite good. Best bit about the bag on your head maze was definitely the like trampoline mattress things in the floor.
Charlotte took her hood off and watched me falling over, walking into water.
Was anybody else? Did anybody else see through the bags a little bit though? Yeah.
The bag on your head section was too long. I always close my eyes because it makes me feel sick to be able to see a little bit.
Yeah.
It was on that long because I was laughing because I fell over. I couldn't breathe. I had to keep pulling it up to here.
To me, I didn't get any scares in there. I thought it was quite a weak bag on your head maze. However, when the bag was ripped off, we then went into another section where there was a trommel tunnel. There was like some like blow ups at the side where you walked through, and a really nice effect with a laser where it was like a smoke machine and like a laser just. Here he is! Hey! What the hell? Where have you been?
I hurt my shoulder in one of the mazes, but they've looked after me. They've given me really nice treatment, bless them. Very, very kind of them. So thank you, Xtreme Scream Park. I appreciate it.
Oh my god. But yeah, and then you went into a little outdoor section, like a big fire in the middle. That was quite cool. Quite hands-on with the touching in the second half. But it was like a crate maze, really. Lots of like big pallets and things hanging up at the side. Again, lots of nice little details in that second section. A couple of rope bridges. That was quite cool. Yeah, overall, it was all right. Me personally, I thought that was my second weakest maze of the night, with the first being the zombie clowns. But yeah, you enjoyed that though, Charlotte, did you?
Yes, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, you quite liked
Really
it. Yeah,
good.
it just goes to show everybody's got different tastes on
Fun
attractions.
maze. After all the really intense mazes, it was nice to have like a bit of a break and a fun maze. A bit of fun maze. Like it was funny, not.
Ash Hell definitely been the highlight for me so far, but we're still at the village. Jamie, anything to
I
add?
think the one we started with, the pig one.
Yeah, Pie Factory.
That was my favourite.
That's been your favourite.
Because just how much was going on.
To be honest, that's probably the scariest in terms of anticipation.
Yeah.
Ash Hell, you know stuff's coming. In Pie, it was a bit like, oh, when's something actually going to happen?
Yeah, you just don't know when it's happening.
There you go. Any comments to add from that one? A big fan?
Just the first half of that needs a bit of improvement.
Yeah, I preferred last year's bag on your head maze, to be honest. I thought it was loads
I
better.
like the neon in it though.
Yeah, like
Neon
UV
rings
paint and
and
stuff.
stuff,
Yeah, it was quite a nice scene.
Enjoyable.
I think the issue with that bag on the head wasn't the bag on the head, it was the batching. Like, they
Yeah.
need to leave a big gap because half the time you're just standing there waiting for the person.
I mean, we had a cheeky look with our bags off, didn't we? And the groups were very close, weren't they? How was it, Lee?
It was good. I enjoyed it. It was really.
You enjoying the Xtreme Scream Park?
Yes.
Some long
definitely
attractions, and for 23 quid, it's it's a bargain really for what you're getting, you know.
Probably been one of the best scale attractions I've been to.
Yeah, it's been really good, really good. So what happened then, Alex? Explain what happened.
No, it was just bad timing. I accidentally hurt myself in the maze, and I said to the actor, you know, I need to get out. I've hurt my shoulder, and they got me out. They were really good, looked after me, gave me water, took me to first stage, just check I was okay. I hurt my shoulder, but I'm fine, and they've been fantastic. And honestly, still, even though I've not done half the maze you guys have done, I love this place. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been good. Good night,
really
yeah.
Beautiful.
Hoodoo Voodoo, reasonable, could do with a bit of work if it comes back next year. Right, final maze of the night. We'll see you over at the village. Let's go. Hello. Where's your eyes gone? Oh, they're underneath, under there. Oh, hello. Oh, that's very close. Oh. She's quite good, isn't she? Good actor. I think the acting quality here at Xtreme Scream is really good. This is like the hub, it's like a big... Oh, hello. It's like a big like dance party here. It's quite quiet in here though. I think everybody's just too busy enjoying the mazes, to be honest. It's quite good in here though. Nice theming. They have like shows and stuff on that stage. Bit of food in here as well. There is quite a few different food outlets actually here at Xtreme Scream, which is good. Lots of little areas. It's not just like burger vans and stuff. There's other little bits here as well. It's quite cool. Right, let's go to the village. Fuego! What's she doing?
Oh, we got a ring.
The ring of fire. It's like being on Valhalla, isn't it?
That this one works.
I know, yeah, it's quite reliable, this one.
It was taking a while to light. Feed the flames.
Feed the flames. Feed the flames. Nice.
Wonder what she's going to do with that, actually.
There we go. There we go. Fuego. So here we go, it's time for our final haunt of the night. We're going in the village. Brand new maze for 2017. And I'm looking forward to giving it a go. I'm glad that we've saved it till last, really. I mean, it had quite a big queue throughout the night, so it's one of those where we thought we'll leave it till the end of the night and come back, see if the queue's died. But to be honest, looks like we're going in just around this corner, which isn't too bad. I mean, they've been teasing all year on the Facebook page, posting pictures of doing all the structure and things for this, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting some good set pieces, some good theming, and hopefully some really good scares as well. So we'll see you on the other side of the village. Xtreme Scream Park.
I just realised something. This is called the village, right?
Oh my God! Whoa!
This is called the village, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your last name? Day. It's the only day in the village. There you go.
Got the Fuego over there from the pie factory. Right, we'll see you on the other side. Final maze of the night. Let's go. Oh my God, where do we even start about talking about the village? I mean, to explain all of these scare attractions here at Xtreme Scream Park, I find it so hard. I wish that I could take you guys inside to see it all, really, or I'd love to do it behind the scenes and just really get to appreciate some of the set pieces. But hands down, I'm going to make a big, bold 2-in-1 statement now, bold 2-in-1 from Asda. That was the best scare maze I've ever done. I loved that to bits. I was walking around thinking, what is round the next corner? And the fact it went on for probably about 20 minutes in total, oh my God, it was such a solid maze. It was a strong, I could not fault a single thing about that. It was a strong maze. So a bit about the storyline from what I could make out. As you're walking around this village, it's taking a bit of an evil twist. So you're going through, you've got like this, all these sort of things going on in the village, people being killed, all these actors with like bags over their head and like scarecrows. There was like some really weird scenes in there. There was like a room where there was like all animals in cages and things like that. You went through like people's living rooms, people's houses. You went through a school. That has to be one of the most freaky scenes ever in a scare attraction. You went through an actual classroom where there was all, you know, all these kids just covered up with like sheets over the top of them. I've never known anything like it. The atmosphere was incredible. And at the end there as well, a big church scene where you're in it for a good 2 or 3 minutes walking up and down, up and down. That was absolutely incredible. That was brilliant. Like, the atmosphere was just stunning, wasn't it? I walked through it and I was like, what is going on?
I'm blown away.
And again, it was a lot of actors in there, but it wasn't like flooding with actors. It was the atmosphere in there, like
just overrun and the intense jump scares, just the feel of being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
It was stunning. That was, wasn't it? How was it, girls?
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you liked
I
it.
was on edge the entire time.
I was on edge. Like, I could not believe it. I'm just that in shock by it. I can't really explain it or fully review it. Just get yourself down here to Xtreme Scream Park and come and give that a go. How was it, Jamie?
Honestly, that was the best maze I've ever done.
Really? I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought that.
Yeah, it literally, seriously was. It genuinely felt like what you're saying, you're actually in like the movie. It's like,
how much do they spend? Like, it felt like it was in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Walking around. You know, like when you watch something like Saw or something, you sit on the edge of your sofa like, ooh, what's going to happen? You know, but in that, it was real life, you know. Lee, how was it?
Fantastic.
I'll never see Terror of the Towers the same again after something like that. How much money did they chuck at these mazes?
I see it when people like say have a sheet over them or mannequins, don't know if it's real, and that just took it like from here to here.
It was long. All the 6 attractions we've done, you know, have been good. I mean, there's not really a bad attraction here. In my opinion, the Clown Maze, followed by Hoodoo Voodoo, are the weaker ones. But that doesn't mean they're bad mazes at all. They're just weak compared to some of these other ones. You know, it was brilliant. Absolutely stunning, that.
Probably, for me,
Go on.
It's going to say probably better than Universal.
I think it is. I think Universal.
Probably one of the best Halloween attractions I've ever been to.
Yeah, the entire event. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. That's a big statement coming from Lee, because I know how much he loves Halloween Horror Nights.
Absolutely.
I think the atmosphere of Halloween Horror Nights is better, like walking round and the scare zones, but the actual mazes themselves, top class. Harry, did you enjoy it?
Absolutely incredible, yeah. Really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, it puts some other mazes to shame.
It does, yeah. It's so hard to review something like that, but my advice for you, if you can only pick between going to the likes of Alton Towers Scarefest, Thorpe Park Fright Nights, or something like this, definitely come and check this out, because for £23 you don't need to pay for like an admission ticket to go into a theme park and then buy maze tickets on top. You come here, you pay for the Scream Park, and you get 6 mazes included, and it doesn't cost you 50 odd quid. Bargain. Get yourself down here. It was brilliant. But yeah, what a point to really wrap it up. I may as well ask everyone now what's been their favourite attraction of the night, starting with Charlotte. Let's go.
That village.
Village.
Yeah, the pie factory in the village.
Pie factory, okay, and village.
Pie Factory Village.
Village.
Zombie clowns, kidding.
Village. Harry.
The jail thing, I can't remember its name.
Ash Hell Penitentiary. Jamie.
Pie Factory in the village.
Pie Factory in the village. Favourites?
Hill Penitentiary.
Ash Hill.
Pie factory.
Pie Factory, yeah, really good mix. To be honest, all the mazes here, really good fun. Come and check these guys out. They're a really, really good event, and you would not expect it. We're at Twinlakes, for God's sake. It's a children's theme park, and they put on this crazy event. It's really worth coming down. Come and check it out. And I know that you might be thinking, oh, hang on a minute, Sean's not really showed us any footage from inside the mazes. How do we know it's that good? At the end of the day, you've heard, what, 9 people's reviews. We all think it's great, so get yourself down here and come and check it out. Book in advance. It does sell out quite quickly for some nights, so make sure you get booked in, and then you can come and experience this awesome event. 6 attractions, but a bit of advice if you come here, remember, don't lose your ticket. No ticket, no entry into the different mazes. It's quite a nice little souvenir, this is. Have a look. Let's turn that round, look. There you go. Little souvenir, standard all haunts.
I've got a fascinating fact for you.
Go on.
If you come here, make sure you go the right way. Don't go down any country lanes that've got gates.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to get
behind you or in front of you, like we had when we were on our way.
Well, there you go. That's it. Scare event number 4 of the year, ticked off and done. We've done Scarefest at Alton Towers. We've done Thorpe Park Fright Nights. We've done Burton Scream Fest, and now we've done the Xtreme Scream Park. Bring on the rest of Halloween. That's all I can say. Thanks for a wonderful evening. It's been spooky. Thanks for joining us, and that means it's time to spook those credits. See you later, guys, from the Xtreme Scream Park.